as challenged by Raw. Raw sent out Tyranitar and Rhyperior. Go Charizard and Darkrai, or Douchebag 101. So he's just using a Sandstorm here just to, I guess, weaken my Pokemon. So I'm just gonna use a Heat Wave on this guy and see what happens. Yeah, I'm battling the other admin of our group, Raw, and I'm Light Darkrai. And he uses Stealth Rock for a reason here because he's gonna use Flying type that might roll me away. So now I'm pretty much screwed when I switch out. So I'm just gonna use combination attack, Heat Wave and Heat Heat Wave and Muddy Water, and it's gonna be really interesting because because Heat Wave and Muddy Water, of course, it's a fire than a water move, which is epic. Rhyperior fainted from the moves that he made for some reason. Charizard buffeted it in the sandstorm. And he sends out his Whirlwind Pokemon, Mandibuzz. Now I'm just gonna try to take this guy out before he uses Whirlwind on me and weakens all my Pokemon. Okay, its attack keeps, and it uses Brave Bird on my Douchebag 101. Which, as you can see, is not really that effective. And Tyranitar uses Outrage. Later on in the video, Tyranitar will get confused because of his Outrage. And that's what made me hang on here. So I'm just weakening the Tyranitar so I could actually get something done with this Mandibuzz. I'm using a fire type move to try to knock out his Tyranitar. In this case, it was Blast Burn. And it uses Bone Crush or something like that, and I faint, which is a big issue because that's my main Pokemon that I planned on surviving off. And as you can see, he continues to use Outrage. He is confused now. And I keep buffeting in the sandstorm. What amazes me in this battle video, at the end, I survived with very few health. You'll see that later on. So I thought I should have just used Mega Punch here, but I guess I couldn't have because I was being stupid. And he uses punishment on my Golurk, and it's super effective. And his Tyranitar is still confused, and as you can see, it hits himself because it's confused. And Dynamic Punch, but I missed because I'm a sucky. I'm not good. I'm not very accurate. Charizard, I'm gonna use Inferno on this because it leaves the Pokemon burnt, and as you can see, that's basically what I need for Mandibuzz. Okay, so and all of that stuff. And that almost faints my Golurk, and I'm very worried about my Golurk because that's pretty much my brick in this video, and luckily something hit him. He hit himself. So I'm going to use Dynamic Punch to finish this Mandibuzz before he uses Whirlwind. So I finished the Mandibuzz, and I guess the burn wasn't very necessary, so yeah. I keep buffeting in the sandstorm, but yeah, look at my health, my Charizard's health. It is very low. If you could see this, I know it's pretty blurry, but it's the best I got. He uses Aerial Ace on my Golurk, and it makes my Golurk faint. By the way, this Charizard's nature is naughty, so it's pretty impressive for its nature. My attack keeps falling. And his Tyranitar is still confused. I think it snaps out of confusing and uses Crunch but then I avoid that attack like a G. But I keep buffeting in the sandstorm. Yeah, I die on that part for the sandstorm. Should have died before, but no. Oh, and yeah, if you noticed, he had a toxic orb on his life score, and yeah, it's not gonna go well with something a poison type and something with toxic orb and poison heal. Yeah, his Pokemon's ability is poison heal. And I'm gonna use this little combo I like. It's called the double team combo, where Yanmega uses double team a lot, and his evasiveness no boost. But yet his Gliscor uses aerial aces on my Yanmega. But I was gonna do a double team combo, and then because I'm gonna get my evasiveness up, and then I'm gonna get my speed up for the speed boost. Yeah, he got my Pokemon before that, and his Tyranitar is still confused. And it used Earthquake. It doesn't affect the Gliscor, but of course it misses me. Drafthian, I buffeted it in Hell or Sandstorm. Okay, I'm gonna send out a Raichu right in here, and Raichu's pretty beastly, except for his team set. His team set is mostly ground type, so I'm gonna have to trust Raichu for his Iron Tail. Here it goes, and look at that. Not even a scratch. So I used Crunch on Tyranitar because he needed to faint because he was annoying me epically. And he snapped out of confusing. He used Earthquake. Now this is what really annoys me, is because he uses Earthquake on both my Pokemon, and their health was pretty full, and yet they both die or faint. I hope I could upload this to YouTube, even though it's like one of my longest videos, but I hope I can. So, and yeah, boo hoo hoo.